Good morning, English teacher. Today, let us continue from the lesson Glimpses of India, a tea from Assam children. So, this lesson is about two friends, Pranjol and Rajveer, who are traveling to Pranjol's hometown, Assam, for the summer vacation. Assam is known as the tea country. It has the largest concentration of plantations in the world. During their journey, they discuss about the various legends that are known to have discovered tea. The story tells us about the popularity of tea as a beverage, children. So the story is like this. I'll be giving you an introduction. The story revolves around the infamous beverage tea, telling us more about its history and discovery. It begins from the scene where two friends, Pranjol and Rajveer, are set to go to Assam, Pranjol's hometown, when a tea vendor asks them if they would like to have some freshly made tea. They buy 2 cups, joining almost every other person in the compartment. From there, the journey begins and Pranjol starts reading his detective book while Rajveer decides to enjoy the scenic beauty. See, while traveling in the train, you may see the scenery and enjoy the beauty of the scenery. So, Rajveer was doing that and Pranjol started reading the detective books, children. So, here, there were soft green paddy fields followed by tea bushes. Rajveer is very excited on seeing such large plantations of tea, but Pranjol is unable to match the same level because he was born and brought up in Assam. See, that is the difference between these two boys, children. Because Pranjol was born and brought up there only, he was always seeing the tea estates. And for Rajveer it was new, so he was enjoying the scenery. But Pranjol was very busy in reading his detective stories, children. So here, Pranjol is unable to match the same level because he was born and brought up in Assam, famously known as the tea country. Visiting there for the first time, Rajveer did a lot of study about how tea was discovered and that it dates back to 2700 BC. According to what he read, it was first consumed in China and reached Europe in the 16th century, where it was mostly popular for its medicinal properties. There are numerous stories as to how it was discovered, one about a Chinese emperor and the other about a Buddhist monk. See here, children, this was a story to how it was discovered about a Chinese emperor and other was a Buddhist monk. The former liked the taste of it while the latter used to get rid of sleep. As they were having this discussion, they reached their destination where Pranjol's parents had come to receive them and take them to their tea garden. On their way, they passed a cattle bridge and gave way to a truck filled with tea leaves, which drew their attention to the fact it was the second sprouting season. Rajveer indeed did a lot of study before coming, which impressed Pranjol's father, and he intended to learn a lot more. So children, here the story is about the two boys who went on a vacation to their place. So after this, the story starts like this. This scene is set on a train station where a tea vendor asks the two friends if they would like to buy some freshly made hot tea. They decided to have 2 cups of tea, joining almost everyone else in their compartment with this. Pranjol highlights the fact that almost 80 crore cups of tea are consumed every day throughout the world, while Rajveer remains surprised. Okay, children, and on listening to it, indeed, tea is always all over the world. So children, as soon as the train started moving, Pranjal got engaged in reading his detective book, Both the friends were huge fans of detective books, but Rajveer chose to look at the scenic beauty at the moment, as I told you in the beginning. There was greenery all around, something Rajveer had never seen before, and after the green paddy fields came tea plantations as far as he was able to look. Only tea bushes were visible. So much so that the narrator compared it to a sea of tea bushes in the background. There were hills with dense forests in between the tea plantations. There were orderly rows of tall and strong trees that were moving because of the wind. It was an amazing view for him, sitting in the tree and watching it. So, children, this is what I have taught you, and in my next class, I will continue about this, children. And see, in my question and answers and worksheet will be given after this video session. So, please write it in your classwork and in your homework book, children. See here, in the first paragraph, it is about the chai gram. Chai means it is tea, and garam means hot. Saab, sir, they call it in Hindi. So these are small Hindi words used here, children, in this lesson. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.